Join me in Assetto Corsa for a replay of Round 7 of the 1967 Formula 1 Grand Prix Championship for the German Grand Prix being held at Nurburgring. The actual race was held on the 6th of August 1967. The 15-lap race was won by Brabham driver Denny Hulme after he started from second position. His teammate Jack Brabham finished second and Ferrari driver Chris Amon came in third. It's worthy to note this was the first championship race since 1962 French Grand Prix without a driver from the United Kingdom on the podium. The pole sitter was Jim Clark with an 8.04.1. Jim retired on lap 4 with broken suspension, understandable given the jumps on this circuit, and there was numerous other drivers who had the same problem. There are only 16 Formula 1 cars entered, and the race also included a field of Formula 2 starters to make up the numbers. The Formula 2 field included notable drivers such as Jacky Icks, Jacky Oliver, Akan Rees and Frank Gardner from Australia. Let's talk about the ins and outs for this race, Formula 1 race I should say. In was Herbert Hayne. He had a Lola BMW, but it was an F2 chassis, but because he had a 2-litre engine, it was entered as a Formula 1 car. Out was Silvio Mossa and David Hobbs, but David raced in the Formula 2 part. I used the 1966 track mod for this race as the IA race better. I hope you enjoy the race.
So welcome to round 7 of the 1967 Formula 1 Grand Prix Championship for the German Grand Prix, which is being held at Nordschleife. I'm using the 66 mod because the 67 mod, the AI, did not run so well, so yeah. But anyway, we'll load a setup and we'll go do a lap, or attempt to do a lap, because I forgot to lengthen the practice and the qualifying session, so they're only 10 minutes, just enough time to do one lap, I think. With the qualifying, you'll run in overtime, so you'll get that second lap in. But yeah, let's make it challenging to do the fuel run. So I'll load the setup. I've got the gears at 327. I'm going to keep it at that. Just 318 is probably more than enough, but I have got damage on, so revs will affect the engine, and we're doing 4 laps, so we need to finish the race. The rest of it's pretty well what I've been using in every other race. So let's go do. Everybody's it's slow. Okay, we're coming down towards South Curve, which is the hardest part is pricking a braking marker, because you're going to be arriving at speed when you're on your actual lap. Now we're in the South Curve, or Sud Curve. Okay, now we're heading up behind the pits. See what the cars up ahead of us. My brake, pick a braking mark around about the yellow billboard there. Now we're in the Nord Curve, which is the North Curve, except you don't want to be using so much of the edge of the track. Coming down towards Hatson back. It's a third gear corner here, and then this is just a series of left rights, but in modern track they can use a bit of the curb there. We can't touch the curbs in this one because they're so angled, and they will unset the thing. Now into Akan Rees. And into Quiddleback. And we're approaching the Blue Platz. What's this? The car leaves the ground there, so you can't take it real flat. You end up I'm just steering wide on that corner there. And this is flat. You just got to hang on to it. Coming up to Sweden Cruise, which is left-hander up here. And then you're approaching Arnberg, which is what we're in now. And now we're coming down the Foxhole. Heading towards Akan Forest on the exit. Click it down gear there just to give me some control. Third gear into here, then down to second for Akan Forest, which is just a lot of hairpin really. This complex of corners here, and then we're heading down towards Holland, which is a hairpin. Very hard to do this track and talk at the same time. Which I take in third gear up into Exmule. This is where Lauda had his accident. Not Lauda in modern times, but of course it wasn't around in 67, so, and in a Bergwerks, which you're going to have to take in second gear. Wouldn't want to only get round in third. Now we're just on a continually left-hand sweeper. Building up the speed. It wants to go round in there though. No, it's not going to count. That's not how you take that. The car is very unsettled, but anyway, we'll live with it. Costs are all up here, and I'm going to go around on that one. Off throttle, very unsettled. Anyway, that's just what practice is for, isn't it? Okay, now we're heading towards Carousel. Got a damaged car. Nothing a trip back to the pits won't fix, but I just wanted to check the gearing on the straight. Ingaho, it's really damaged because I can feel it. It's a bit hard to control. The Vipperman here goes downhill. Yeah, no, this is Vipperman, yeah. There. Edge box. Very tricky corner. I've run wide here. Brunchen. I reckon I'm going to run out of time on this lap, so we'll end up going back to the pits. Only got 44 seconds left, so I'm not even going to make Dottahinga Ho, let alone the Nurburgring Bridge or Tiergarten. So maybe the II is going to really get me on this track. But it's not the easiest track. Whoa! No, lap will not count when from the qualifying do that. Yeah, nothing towards the second carousel. Oh, there you go, not even going to get it. So I've got no idea. We're going to have to go with the setup we've got. Fuel-wise, no idea. But I'll allow 15 litres per lap. Let's just go out. So this is qualifying now, so we're just going to get out the track, I think. I'll wait for the fuel to go this time. Need to do a lap. Break out. Now we're in the south curve, so just try and get a bank like that. Now we're into behind the pits, coming up towards north curve. Break at the yellow. Third for this complex. Hatson back. Just a series of lefts and rights. Coming up towards Mocken Ridge, which is the exit of the... Yeah, there we go. And whittle back. Coming up towards Blue Plus. Try not to get too much air there. Unsettles the car. Something. Right now coming up towards Sweden Cruise. We'll try and hold it flat through here. Live through here, down here for me. And then into Arnberg. It's not Arnberg. We're in the foxhole now anyway, but we've forgotten the corner, maybe that corner. Exiting Collinard. And a third here for me through here, this little chicane. Hold it in third. The siphon chicane. Heading down towards Oh, don't go too wide here. Oh. Next mule. Rice shot. I was trying to think of that complex there was called rice shot. This is when you come out of Hanscraft. Just hold it across the apex. The Berg's works in second gear, as I found out. And on the power as soon as you can. And this is just a continual left-hander. Nothing left bit. Oh, it's very unsettled over the bump there. Be happy to walk away with a finish on this race, I think. Foster is this corner up here, which I've found I understeer wide at, and nearly done it again. But I managed to get past there that time. And I still haven't put my leaderboard up, so I can't tell who's where. Okay. Carousel. Second gear for me. Just hold it in fourth through this one with a lift. And down to third. Who act? Down into Vipperman. Spot. See, this could be Vipperman, I think. No, this is not Vipperman. This is Brunchy. Yeah, I had Vipperman in the right spot. Wow, hard to learn the track numbers. And even the pronunciation is challenging. And talking and driving at the same time is not so easy. Blue Garts and Gardner. That's car jumps there, and it's just in the braking area for the next corner. So now I just need to hold it full here, get up in at 4. There's a chicane here. Sort of straight line, but it's blind. Into the second carousel up here. Got a Hinga Ho. Flat out, see the speed, because I seriously haven't gone past. It gets light over that bridge there. Tail 289, 290. I've got it way over here. Under the Nurburgring bridge. Into Tigger. There's a chicane there in the 67. Okay, got to put my braking marker, which I'll put that. Fourth telegraph pole, and don't you understand? Oh, there goes my lap. There goes qualifying. 19 seconds, so interesting. But anyway, it's still practice. Much later there, halfway through the sign there, so maybe it was braking a bit too late. Let's just have some fun now. It's not going to count. Tight corner this one. Hockinson, and then now there used to be a Flugplatz. This means airfield, so there was a glider of airfield around here. Flugplatz. There you go. That's the corner there. So somewhere up around here was a airfield. It is Armberg. So what was I saying? I got it right to start with, thinking I had the corner name on. Then into Foxhole. Why we're doing this lap, I have no idea, because at the end of the day, it's not going to count. Into the chicane's name, that Admiral Forst. Oh, in trouble. Down into Colin Hart. Into the siphon. Chicane. I'm just going to let the Ferrari go, if he will go. There's Chris Amon. Into Brayside. Into X-Mule. Very slow, very slow. Oh, we're not over time now. Good work. Be interesting to follow the AI just to see how they're handling this track mod. It's just managing the throttle for here as well. I said it was flat out, but it's not really. It wants to go sideways on me all the time. And Gloucester all up here, Gallington corner. Got better. carousel. And then into the carousel. Here we go. Second gear for me. So just hold it. Who act here? Don't know if that's how the correct pronunciation, but that's what I'm going with. They seem to be sticking to the track pretty well. And this comes down into Bipperman. Doesn't actually. I'll get this complex here because it just understeers right, just end up off the track there. And second carousel. And towards the straight. Just when you get on the power, here's the tricky bit because this car just wants to go around on you. There on got a Hunga Ho. 8:57, so my first got counted, so it just depends what the other car does. Definitely get light over there. Approaching the Nurburgring Bridge, and we're heading to Tiergarten. Try and hold it flat through here. I'll catch him with him. Left over. Through there. Hopefully not end up in the pits there. The red rev will all come on. Oh, Chris Amon's first, so he's already gone quicker than me. 40 seconds off the pace, so because I didn't count. So it could be at the back of the grid here. No idea of the fuel usage though. Just got VR on, let's have a look. Wow. Not a bad mod, is it? Oh. There goes Jacky Stewart in. Oh, they carry some pace through there, don't they? Oh, that's slow. We're starting the grid and I'm at the back. Anyway, I've qualified in 10. Because I track limits on the qualifying lap, so let's just see, just recheck the setup. Fuel, I've got 6 laps worth of fuel. Wasn't real sure about that, so that's about all I need to really know that we can finish the race. And hit the go button. We're in first gear. And here we go. Sticking behind Jacky, baby. Oh, there's and the front of the grid's spinning everywhere. And so am I. Through south. South curve, not the best way to be taking that. Not 4 laps of this track, but it's going to be a challenge. Now coming into North curve here. I don't want to land second into there. And back. I don't know how I managed to get around there. It didn't feel very good. Just hear Jack's car. Whoa! Too hot into there. Each can and quill back home. It's this section here, and then up into blue plus. Bit of air there. Going to the, I like this part of the track. It's fun. It's so loose. Sweden crews up here. And I take it in 4th just to settle the car. Come on, Jacky, you're going to move on there. Now we're heading down into the foxhole. Very slow into there. Nearly rear-ended you. Added or forced. Just Xing. Come on, we've got to get past Jack. Maybe at Colin hard. No. It's one line through here. Jack, we're getting caught here. And the Bray shot, not going to be able to get up there either. X-Mule maybe? No. And the Bergworks maybe. Too far away. Sketchy on the outside there. Jack. I'm having to lift through here to not to crash into Jack. Meanwhile, being caught hand over fist from behind. Into carousel. Not really an overtaking. Back down to second gear. Too busy trying to stop. Somebody's retired up there, can't really see. Just got to hold it together. Into Brunchen. So must have got him here just on exit of Bipperman. Challenging part, don't run wide here. A lot of this complex here is just all in one gear. I don't even know enough time to see who's ahead of me, but I reckon it must be Denny Hulme. Yeah. So I just passed a Brabham. Okay. We're on the lap one. Take a breath. A lot of air over there. Coming up towards the Nurburgring bridge, I'm getting a little bit of a tow now from Denny. Oh dear. through here. But on exit, they're fine. Okay, coming. Yeah, fourth one. Okay, in south curve again. No, I've got past him. Back, see if I can get some ground on him through here. Oh, we've got a busted Lotus of Jim Clark. It's going to be a long lap for him, but the AI won't retire. They just do the complete the lap until they get back to the pits. Hot reach, and we're coming up to. Back code. Towards loop boat. Towards Sweden Cruise. Which I'm taking in second here, probably could do it in third. Back down into the foxhole. All that two. Had an or forced. Into Colin Hard. Hold in second. Just really holding in third gear through this part of the track. Picking up in the fourth there. The siphon game, which I tend to take in second. And to Brunshide, which is third gear, and then into X-Mule. Here and just hold it, lift across that apex of this corner and into Bergworks. And onto this big left-hand sweeper. Not a sweeper so much, but just turns left, turns left, turns left. And every time you go over above this car, it's supposed to go sideways again. Rosserell, which is just sit down into third before you even get over the crest there in this car. Nice camping ground there, I reckon. I'd love to watch this race from there. I reckon it'd be a few beers drunk. Excellent carousel there. So just a lift through here into third gear. This complex. Downhill left-hander, off camber, so it just wants to feed away. Brunchen, all wrong, but made it through there. This chicane is just horrible. It seems to be all off camber, and so's this corner here. Take some liberties with track limits on this chicane here. Doesn't ping me, so I'm taking it. Across the bridge. Heading towards second carousel. Heading up towards the dot and go home straight. Nurburgring will get some air over this little bump here. Just front wheels come off the ground. Or the engine's revving too much. Okay, under the Nurburgring. And into Tiergarten. Try and set hold of the front here. Can't hold it. Get you through there. Or outbrake myself. So who's second? Denny. Jack's still third, so Brabham could be cause a quick car on this track. Into North's curves. So we're exiting the North curve, heading towards Hatson back. Leads into Whittleback Pie. This must be so exciting. I'm going to hit the bottom down here. Into Admiral Forced. Slow car up ahead that could be the Lotus 49 of Jim Clark trying to get back to the pits. Approaching Colin hard. Second might take him a second, it's like a hairpin in there. Third gear through this complex. Which is just coming up. And there's the Lotus of Jim Clark. We'll just make it easy passing. You've got broken, both wheels are broken. I wonder it's not tracking. The Bray shine, holding to third. Okay, upper decks mule. Up here. Nurburgring. Pronounce that. Nurburgring or something. And then it's just start managing the throttle through here. We'll change down there just so it didn't run wide. Change down there a bit early, but just to keep the car under control into posture again. All wide. Challenging corner that it just wants to understeer wide on here. So far this mod's been good because we've only seen the one retirement from AI. Oh, and we've got very slow Jim Clark. Just went through there. Don't go round on me. That's what happens when you talk while you're driving. Down into Brunchen, which seems to be second gear cooperating. The chicane has a name, but I can't tell you what it is, but it's challenging, and it's off corner off camber here. Down on my previous lap time, so not the best way through there. towards the second carousel, which we're just about at the end of the lap. Whoa, God, the throttle a bit too eager on the throttle there. Wow, that just went sideways on me. Back into Ho straight. Started their last lap. We're in the South Curve now, we're just exiting South Curve. About 25 kilometres to go. Back room at the moment. Heading down towards the exit hatch, so Hudson back and the Hop Eachkin, which leads us into the full back home, which is under the bridge. And up to Full Plus. Forced. Down to Fulham hard. Siphon chicane. Into Brushard, which is third gear, and then up into X Mule. traction out of there. Just across the apex up here. Series of left-handers. Just watch them go over the bumps. It's definitely sends the car. Definitely need a lip room there, right? Prepare for cross through, which is really, as I said, difficult to the corner. Then up into carousel again. The last time, actually. Down to Vipperman, third gear, into fourth, back down to third. So this corner, it just goes on and on to the left. And it just wants to understeer, so turns down the second works for me, and then this is Brunchen. Hardest chicane on the track. That one there we just went through now, understeers wide here, which we're probably going to do, and we have. Had to happen to me. I was quite a few seconds up on my best lap, so there you go. Not an easy track. Talked myself into that one. Still haven't seen Tim Clark, so I probably would have caught him again. And he's about 30 seconds behind me after that spin, so yeah. The engines are going to go if I keep going like this. That's sketchy. Okay, there you go. Oh, that's good. good fun.
In summing up, this is an awesome track mod. The AI raced extremely well. Apart from the crash at the start and when Jim Clark broke his suspension at Cotton Bourne when he ran wide and ran through some hedges, there were no other incidents that I could see because I looked at most of the replays anyway. To recap the race results, I was first in my 1966 McLaren. Denny Hulme was second in the Brabham Repco BT24, and Bob Anderson was third in the 1966 Brabham Repco BT20. Denny won the race in real life, so that's fitting that he finished second. Now to the championship, I've extended my lead over Jim Clark to 19 points. Chris Amon is still third with 16 points. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in a week's time for round 8, the Canadian Grand Prix, when we'll be racing at Mosport Park. That should be a lot of fun because there's a lot of corners where you should be able to drift around. But anyway, see you there.